Hey guys, so I guess I haven't made a YouTube video in a long time ago, sometime way back last year. No, yeah, a long time ago. Anyways, so I think since I really don't have anything to say, and the only reason why I made a lot of those YouTube videos is so me and my friend Korean G Vids could have like, you know, a history of how friend's face got smashed, you know, what show that's called. Anyways, so I guess today I'm going to do like a book review. So I'm only going to do the ones that I read. Let's go pile of books. Okay. So this one is Freak the Mighty. Basically, what happens is so summary of it says that that's what Max thought all his life. I never had a brain until Freak came along. That's what Max thought. All his life he'd been called stupid, dumb, slow. It didn't help that his body seemed to be growing faster than his mind. It didn't help that people were afraid of him. So Max learned how to be alone, at least until Freak came along. Freak was weird too. He had a little body and a really big brain. Together, Max and Freak were unstoppable. Together, they were Freak the Mighty. So, basically what this book is about is this little kid right here. They call him Freak. His name's not Freak. It was something. I forgot what it was. I highlighted this last year, 2 years ago. Sorry, 3 years ago. Yeah. But anyways, so this is a good book, and it's basically saying how two completely different people come together and work together as one, so they can overcome, you know, all the mean things people say. And it's a really good book, so you should read it. And it's a pretty easy book to read, so it's by Scholastic, so it's not that difficult. Okay, Indian Captive, one of my favorite, by Ray Slensky, starring Mary Jemison. Indian Captive. 12-year-old Mary Jemison took her peaceful days on her family's farm in eastern Pennsylvania for granted. But on a spring day in 1758, something happened that changed her life forever. A band of warriors invaded the house and took Jemison's family captive. Mary was separated from her parents, brother, and sisters, traveled with the Indians to southern Ohio, and later to a Seneca village on the Genesee River in what is now Western New York. So, there's like another paragraph, but, you know, it's kind of long, so. Basically what happens is this girl, Mary Jemison, this chick right here, they're living in, Pennsylvania, like in the summary, and these Indians, they're at war right now because it's in 1758, and they're sort of not really at war, but like the Indians. This is when the settlers first started moving. So the Indians, they wanted to get like revenge or whatever, and so they took the Jemison family and stuff, and they took in Mary and raised her as one of their own, so she could figure out how to speak the native language of the Seneca tongue, which was something. It's got pictures, but yeah, it's kind of sad at some parts. So she has once, so she's raised by the Seneca tribes, and she has to choose between whether she wants to go back to her family or she wants to stay with the Indians, because apparently what happens is well, you just have to read the book, but she has to choose who she's going to go off with, and yeah. So it's a good book. This one's also by Scholastic. It's a little more challenging. As you can see, it's, you know, thick, but it's a good book. Okay, Phantom Stallion, Wild Horse Island. This one is for ages 10 and up. And basically, it's about this chick, and I'm going to read the summary of it. Darby Carter loves horses, even though she's never actually ridden one. Darby's grandfather is an expert rider. In fact, he owns a horse ranch in Hawaii. So when he agrees to take her in, along with the beautiful Mustang Darby saved on the range in Nevada, she knows she can't refuse, even if she's a little terrified. But Darby's failure arrives in bad shape, and Darby's grandfather wonders if the wild horse will ever trust a human again. Can Darby take the reins and save her horse, or has she lost the muscle forever? So, to be honest, I read this in 4th grade, but I sort of forgot, what it was about. But I'm trying to recall as best as I can. So, they arrive in Hawaii, and she tries to live in Hawaii because her parents are somewhere. And she gets the horse, and, oh, that's right. She gets her horse, and she raises it, and, apparently she makes friends with all the other horses, or other horses' friends. So, yeah, it's okay. It's pretty cool. Also, okay, this one. These are actually some of my favorite books. Which one's first? Okay. So, a series of unfortunate events. If you have not read this, you need to read the series. It's awesome. So, by Lemony Snicket, it's a weird name, but it's really cool. So this one is the 7th book. I have the 7th and the 9th book. This is The Vile Village. I think I have more, but I gotta go check anyways. So basically, a series of unfortunate events. It's about 3 kids, Sunny, Claus, and Violet Baudelaire. Violet's the oldest, Claus is the middle, and Sunny is the youngest one from the baby. So, their parents have died in a fire, and they have to go through all of these family whatever, try to move on. And this one dude, Count Olaf, he's evil, and he's heard of the Baudelaire fortune. He tries to kill the Baudelaires just so he could take their fortune. And then there's also this other family known as the Sapphires, or Quagmire with the Sapphire fortune. He tried to do that, but yeah, so these are really good series. This is The Vile Village. And this one, they go to a circus, and they had to pretend they're circus freaks to try to fit in so Count Olaf doesn't catch them. This one is, sorry, that was this one. This is the one with the freak in the thing. So, it's the same thing. So I already did this one, sorry. This one, The Vile Village, kinda, I don't really know, forgot, but it's a really good book, because I read these pages also. So yeah, these are, for sort of, they're not too easy, but they're not too difficult. So I guess anywhere, I read these in 4th grade, so I guess anywhere from, 9 to whatever, maybe 8 to whatever, no, 9 or 10, but these are pretty thick, sort of, but yeah, you should read these. So I guess that's it, and I'm sorry I wasted 8 minutes of your time, but whatever.